Hello everyone, I'm out here riding on a Monday during lockdown, just my backyard. You can see my house there at the back there, on the hill there. Yeah, so let's go for a ride. Oh, there's a rabbit there. Okay guys, I'm gonna communicate with you telepathically, which means that you'll be able to hear my voice, although my mouth is not moving. Not a rabbit there, so many rabbits. You can't stop me now. I used to come here riding with Vivian, but she's not feeling well now, so looks like I've got to ride on my own. So I have ordered all my protective gears together with my unicycle, but because of the COVID and all the lockdowns, they haven't arrived yet. Luckily, I got some sort of protection. I got my riding jacket, which has built-in elbow pads, shoulder pads. Got my boots to protect my toes and my ankle. Got my sunglasses to protect me from the things that I don't want to see. And I've got insect repellent, which is much more effective than any sort of deodorant. Just kidding. So here I'm approaching the river, the Marion River, which is currently flooded. We had so much rain in the past few days. Normally you should be able to cross to the side of the river, but not today. No chance of crossing it. No way I'm gonna cross it. Just in case you can't hear what I'm saying, he said he was able to cross the river by car a long time ago. No chance. Well, it is what it is. It's not like they're going to build a bridge just for us, is it? No crossing it, man. Yeah, I think. Yes, 100%. Just get one. Yeah, come on. Yeah. So, visible pole, yeah? Yeah. So it's not seeing. Right now. It's mono wheel. Oh shit. I thought it was a backpack. No, it's mono wheel. Just a small one. Time to balance? You get used to it. Well, it takes a while to learn it. Yeah. Once you learn it, just go. Yeah. It's and the electric things are the way of the future. They are. And on the net, on the internet. Yeah. What's it called? Electric unicycle. So that was Dylan. He had an amazing e-bike, so I invited him to join our riding group after the lockdown. Viv and I actually set up a cycling group, a riding group, a while ago, and the aim of it was to go ride and raise money and donate to the Royal Children's Hospital. We usually ride for the Good Friday appeal. Now this is Brimbank Park. Brimbank Park is situated between Kilo and Kialba in the northwestern suburbs of Melbourne in Australia. It had lots of cycling tracks, walking tracks, lots of picnic areas, as you can see, picnic tables, gas barbecues, playgrounds. It also has a small cafe and a visitors center. There's so much wildlife here. When you come, you should be able to spot parrots, birds, wallabies, lizards, possums, and lots more animals, like rabbits, lots of rabbits here. The first sign of habitation goes back to 40,000 years ago. There's a 4 with 4 zeros at the back of it.
although it just seems like yesterday. In the late 1830s, the Europeans first settled in the area, and they used this fertile land for stock run and for farming. Let's see if we can climb this hill. It's about 30 degrees. Come on, Will. Come on, you can do it. Yep. Oh no. Good Will. This unicycle is amazing. It can do 30-degree incline climbs. Behind my shoulder over there, see, I'm gonna raise it up a bit. My house is up there, behind the hill there. So what I do is I come down with a unicycle. Come down here for a walk. And it's there, it's my backyard. How lucky. Alright, let's continue. So we are on the gravel path here. So now is the start of the Marion trails. It's a trail which goes for 25 kilometers along the river, and it will take you all the way to Footscray. And from Footscray you'll be able to go into the city. Look at this bridge. Now, this is the Wheaton Bridge. It was opened in 1995, and I remember when it was first opened because it saved so much traveling time for me. Back then, I was working for the Juvenile Justice Department, and my job was to take kids who are in trouble with the law to go to community work on Saturday mornings. So every Saturday morning, I would drive from one suburb to another to pick them up and to take them around to do lawn mowing, pick up rubbish, and very often fix up bicycles for kids. It's 54 meters high, so it's the second highest bridge in the state. It's also the second longest bridge in the state. And this next bridge is called Marion River Viaduct. It's a railway bridge. It was built in 1927. It took 200 people to build it. And it's also 54 meters high like the other bridge, which is actually higher than the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So here I'm going on, following the river, but soon I'll have to turn around. In fact, I'm turning around now because we're only allowed a short time for exercise every day, being in lockdown. And also we have only a 5 kilometers radius from our place of residence. And here, the viaduct again. It's also known as the Quarter Mile Bridge. Beautiful. So they used to use the trail for stock run back in the 1830s. And story goes that one of the stockmen would ask another stockman, "Hey, how do you take your stock up north? Because the trail is so narrow at points." Okay, so here is the Wheaton Bridge again. It's such majestic looking. I use it every day across. I drive on top of it, but never seen it from the ground. So it's the second tallest bridge in the state, together with the viaduct. So going back to the stockman, so one stockman asked another, "Hey, how do you take your stock up north? Because at some point the trail is so narrow, it's like a brim on a glass." And the other stockman said, look, I put my cattle, my stock, my cows in single file and get them to walk along the brim of the bank. And voila, the name Brimbank. In the late 1830s, the Europeans first settled in the area, and by use this fertile area for farming. They also had apricot orchards. So here I'm back in the park again. It looks like I got a hunch in the back, but it's the camera and all the protection there in the jacket. Anyway, here we go. Back into the asphalt, the concrete. And did I mention that dogs love unicycles? So this is a short previews of what I call my backyard. After lockdown, I'll make another video, an in-depth video of this beautiful place, and show you more facilities. Normally at this hour of the day you see parrots and birds still feeding the grass. And here, looking for the car park. There, on the right, there's parrots flying, you can see it. Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Please consider subscribing and giving us a thumb up, a like, for moral encouragement. And I'll try to make more videos in the future. Cheers.